Hey, where are the white women at?
Hello, this is Kev, and this is Black Men Being Brutally Honest, and thank you for your support of this channel as of late. But if you haven't, go below the screen, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell, and let's get to it. Now, if you read the top of that screen, it states, RG3 trolls the dick police with tweet and Black Twitter is whiny as fuck as usual. The media is reporting this in such a negative way that I just had to bring attention, and it really does bring attention to how differently black men are treated for dating white women, as opposed to how the public and Western culture perceives black women dating and marrying white men. Now, I know what some females are gonna say out there, oh, how about the way black men, they be talking about Serena and her husband? That's kind of true, but if it were a tit for tat situation, you would have to name each white man, black woman couple that black men have harassed and trolled and bashed and won't leave alone. Yes, you still hear shit about Donald Glover. You still hear shit about Nate Parker. You still hear shit about Michael B. Jordan and that little boat party, alleged boat party. I mean, you still hear about black men who have dated white women. In fact, shit, Tay Diggs, he was traumatized by the way that he was harassed by black women. And black women aren't going to admit it. And then, they enlist the help of these old slow temps and these old simp ass dudes. It's ridiculous. And I'm on RG3's side about this. Actually, I don't promote or encourage brothers to go date white women, date out. I don't, because I kind of want to see our community bring it together and to use our resources for ourselves. But the way like a lot of us behave and carry ourselves as blacks, we force a lot of people out of this community. Now, I don't know what really the case is with RG3, but I'll tell you this much. These are for all the black mothers or the single black mothers or whatever who have sons with athletic gifts. If you want to see him end up with a black woman, send him to an HBCU. Now, I know the feminists are railing against HBCUs because they don't want to see anything black put together. They'll act like they're the blackest, and they be the biggest agents against black people. Be the biggest ones. But it's just a suggestion. Stop sending them to San Fernando Valley State University so they can run into Becky and Karen and young Karen and get their knob slobbed on. That's just what I'm saying. Yeah, you want to put your son in a position to get NFL dreams. Now, think about it. If all of the athletically gifted black teenagers went to HBCUs, guess where the NFL and the NBA scouts are going? They're going to the HBCUs. So that's a dumbass argument. Plus, don't listen to these feminists. They're like the dumbest. And don't listen to these old slow tips and these simps either. Because they're kind of the dumbest too. And they'll tell you, oh, you're doing that old Dusty Ashley Hotel thinking and shit stuff like that. But when I see stuff like this, when I see that people like Robert Griffin III really want to clap back on people who harass him about his white wife, and it is harassment. Imagine not being able to go anywhere on social media without some dickhead or some biatch saying something about your white wife, or not being able to go anywhere in public and not have people give you dirty looks just because of who is on your arm. Now, the tweet to the left is the one that everybody was talking about. like he didn't offer any context first. And you know how we are as a people sometimes. The first thing we go through is the knee jerk. We go to the knee jerk. Oh my God, let me interpret it how I want to interpret it and talk about this man repeatedly forever and ever like we never did this before. But the tweet on the right is the context. And really, he really has a point in it. So let me just read it out. He says, me, I'm attracted to my wife in a sundress. Them, your wife is white. She ain't got nothing to look at. Me, points out that my white wife is built different than the stereotype. Them, why are you so obsessed with your wife being white? Moral of the story, don't argue with Twitter. Now, with the tweet that offered the context, RG3 simply pointed out the gaslighting. What we'll do is we'll pick on somebody and then immediately be like, oh, what are you saying that for? Huh? Like they like, he's obsessed with his wife being white, but the people who bring the shit up in the first place are they're the ones who are obsessed with his wife being white. I mean, ask the scores of celebrities who married white women. Shit, ask Taye Diggs. Taye Diggs had to seek counseling because black women harassed him so bad for having a white wife. Now, okay, let me talk about this real quick. Content creator and ghetto boy Willie D. Willie D is kind of reporting this like the mainstream media is reporting it. Like he called it like self-hate tweet. Like the media is calling bizarre tweet. This is how black men get treated in Western culture. Now, as far as the community, shit, if a black man dates a white woman, if a black man dates a non-black woman of any kind, even if Kobe Bryant, and even if he dates a light-skinned black woman, he can't get off scot-free for shit. He's gonna have to go hear it somewhere. So we as a people, and I'm talking about black people, need to admit that there's kind of a problem with this, and there's kind of a double standard as to how we look at IR couples that have black men in it as opposed to IR couples that have black women in it. The reason why that I'm putting black men and black women in it is because we treat both dynamically different. We do. And that's black men and black women. So, look, stop the dick policing. Stop acting like these dudes can't defend their wives. Stop all this splaining. Stop all this gaslighting. And stop all the BS. And more importantly, stop all the dick policing. Like, share, subscribe, and Kev, we trust. Goodbye.